Welcome back to the Accessible Art History YouTube channel. This week, I'm putting the spotlight on Édouard Manet. A revolutionary 19th century French artist, he is celebrated for his groundbreaking contributions to the art world. Renowned for his audacious departures from traditional artistic conventions, Manet's work laid the foundation for modern art. His paintings challenged societal norms, defied artistic conventions, and ignited conversations that still reverberate in the contemporary art scene. So to learn more, keep on watching. Born on January 23, 1832 in Paris, France, Manet was raised in a cultured and affluent family. Despite showing an early inclination towards art, his father, who was a magistrate, was initially resistant to his pursuits. However, recognizing his son's passion, he eventually allowed Manet to study under Thomas Couture, a respected academic painter. This early training exposed Manet to the techniques and principles of traditional art, but his rebellious spirit would soon lead him in a different direction. Manet's artistic journey was marked by a profound rejection of academic conventions, despite his training. He defied classic ideals of beauty and began incorporating contemporary subject matter into his works. His painting, The Luncheon on the Grass, painted in 1863, shocked artistic establishment with its bold and depiction of nude women seated amongst clothed men in a picnic scene. The daring composition challenged the norms of modesty and hierarchy. Manet continued to court controversy with his masterpiece Olympia, also painted in 1863. It shows a reclining nude that directly referenced Titian's Venus of Urbino. However, Manet's depiction was far from the idealized goddess of beauty. His Olympia stared back with assertiveness and almost confrontational gaze, which subverted the traditional male gaze and the objectification of women in art. This painting caused an uproar at the Salon of 1865, which polarized critics and audiences. I will discuss both of these paintings in depth later in the video. While not a founding member of the Impressionist movement, Édouard Manet played a pivotal role in shaping the direction of the group. His open brushwork, innovative use of color, and focus on capturing the effects of light greatly influenced the work of Claude Monet, Edgar Degas, and Pierre-Auguste Renoir. These artists were drawn to Manet's rejection of idealization and his emphasis on capturing the immediacy of everyday scenes. As his career progressed, Manet's art evolved, but he remained committed to capturing the essence of modern life. His paintings often featured cafe scenes, urban landscapes, and portraits of friends. Tragically, Manet's health began to decline in the late 1870s, and he succumbed to complications related to syphilis on April 30, 1883 in Paris. Manet's legacy is undeniable. His willingness to challenge convention, his exploration of modern subject matter, and his own distinctive style laid the groundwork for subsequent art movements. His influence extended to post-impressionist, symbolist, and even the avant-garde movements of the 20th century. His works are celebrated in the prestigious museums around the world, and his impact on art history remains a testament to the power of artistic rebellion and innovation. Luncheon on the Grass is a seminal painting by Édouard Manet, completed in 1863. It's considered a cornerstone of modern art and a pivotal work of his that bridges the gap between traditional academic painting and an avant-garde movement. The painting features a bold and controversial composition that challenges the conventions of modesty. It's a picnic scene where a nude woman casually lounges on the grass alongside two clothed men. They are situated in a natural setting with dappled sunlight filtering through the trees and a background of a river and a distant bridge. The juxtaposition of the bold nude woman and the fully dressed men in a contemporary place was seen as a complete departure from the conventional norms of classic and academic art. Luncheon on the Grass immediately caused a stir when it was first exhibited at the Salon des Refusés in 1863. This was an exhibition established for rejected artworks. The painting challenged the accepted standards of propriety and taste. The nude woman's unabashed gaze and her direct engagement with the viewer disrupted the traditional demure and idealized portrayal of female nudes in art. Manet's technique is characterized by loose brushwork and a rejection of academic precision. The figures are rendered with a combination of bold outlines and simple forms, which distance the work from the meticulously detailed rendering that was popular at the time. The contrast between the highly finished background landscapes and the more sketch-like figures further emphasize this departure from the traditional techniques. The painting's narrative is intentionally ambiguous, inviting multiple interpretations. The figures' expressions are inscrutable, making it unclear whether the scene is innocent, provocative, or charged with some narrative that's hidden from the viewer. This open-endedness encouraged audience to actively engage with the painting and form their own interpretations. Luncheon on the Grass played a pivotal role in the emergence of Impressionism and other modern art movements. Its rejection of academic conventions and its embrace of contemporary subject matter foreshadowed the changes that were coming in art. Manet's emphasis on the act of painting itself, his treatment of light, and his innovative approach to the composition paved the way for the rise of new movements. Olympia is another iconic painting by Édouard Manet, also created in 1863. Like its predecessor that we just spoke about, Olympia generated a lot of controversy and became a crucial piece in the evolution of modern art. In the work, the central figure is a reclining nude woman who gazes directly out at the viewer. You might recognize her pose and composition, as they are a direct reference to Titian's Venus of Urbino, one of the most revered works of Renaissance art. However, Manet's rendition radically alters the perception. The woman's skin tone is pale and her features are assertive. Her gaze is confrontational, challenging the viewer being a voyeur. Manet's portrayal of the nude woman, known as Olympia, disrupts the established conventions of representing a female nude in art. Unlike the passive, idealized nudes of academic art, Olympia exudes confidence and assertiveness. This boldness can be interpreted as a commentary on the commodification of women's bodies, as Olympia's direct gaze refuses to play into the submissive role that she should be assigned, according to academic artists. The symbolism with Olympia further adds to its provocative nature. The black cat at the foot of the bed was seen as a symbol of sensuality and mystery, while the bouquet of flowers may allude to sexuality. The pearl bracelet worn by Olympia has been associated with wealth and luxury, but also carries connotations of sexuality considering its proximity to her private region. This layering of symbolism contributes to the painting's enigmatic qualities. Olympia presents a direct engagement between the subject and the viewer, an engagement that is both unsettling yet captivating. The woman's confrontational gaze forces viewers to acknowledge their role as spectators and potentially challenge their preconceptions about what art is, what beauty is, and the depiction of women. Manet's technique in Olympia is notable for its flatness and lack of traditional depth. The brushwork is visible and less refined, diverging from the meticulous detail that's often associated with academic art. This departure emphasizes the two-dimensionality of the canvas, contributing to the modern aesthetic. Édouard Manet's Olympia is a masterpiece that defied social expectations and artistic conventions of its era. By reinterpreting a classical subject in a confrontational and modern manner, Manet forces viewers to confront their assumptions about art and the portrayal of women. The painting's enduring legacy lies in its role as a catalyst for the transformation of art and its enduring impact on the trajectory of modern artist expression. Édouard Manet's artistic journey was marked by bold defiance, unapologetic innovation, and a relentless pursuit of modernity. He shattered the boundaries of traditional art, challenging both his contemporaries and future generations to question established norms. Through his legacy, Manet continues to inspire artists and explore the uncharted territories of creativity.